If you think pocket change can't make you rich, think again. This humble 1-cent coin, which you might overlook on the sidewalk, could actually be worth a jaw-dropping $6.2 million on today's market. Yes, you heard that right. $6.2 million for a penny. So, grab your coin collection and get ready to dive into the fascinating history, rare features, and skyrocketing value of the 1971 Lincoln penny. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first American coin to feature a real historical figure instead of the traditional allegorical images like Lady Liberty. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has remained one of the most iconic coins in U.S. currency. By 1971, the penny had already undergone several design changes. The most notable update was the introduction of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side in 1959, replacing the original wheat ears design. This change celebrated the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1971 Lincoln penny still featured Lincoln's side profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, but subtle differences and minting errors in some 1971 pennies have made them extremely valuable today. So, what makes the 1971 Lincoln penny worth an astonishing $6.2 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and unique minting errors. First, let's talk about mint errors. Some 1971 Lincoln pennies were struck with significant doubling on the obverse, meaning you can see a slight double image on parts of the coin, especially around the date, the word liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust." This error is known as a double die and is highly sought after by collectors. If you have a 1971 penny with this doubling, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Another factor is the material composition. Most Lincoln pennies from this era were made of copper, but due to experimental minting processes, a few rare 1971 pennies were accidentally struck on bronze planchets. These bronze pennies are incredibly rare and can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Now, let's discuss condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state 70. The closer your coin is to a perfect mint state 70, the higher its value. A 1971 Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition with no scratches or blemishes can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if it has one of those rare mint errors or was struck on a bronze planchet, the value skyrockets into the millions. But that's not all. Provenance and market demand also play a huge role in determining a coin's value. The 1971 Lincoln penny we're talking about today made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $6.2 million at a prestigious auction. This sale shocked the numismatic community and solidified the coin's place as one of the most valuable pennies in U.S. history. Look for any signs of doubling on the numbers or lettering. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you have a rare 1971 penny, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. If your coin checks all these boxes, congratulations, you could be holding a multimillion-dollar treasure. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone pay $6.2 million for a penny? The answer lies in the passion of coin collectors. Serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare and historically significant coins to complete their collections. The 1971 Lincoln penny represents not just a piece of history, but also a symbol of rarity and perfection that collectors dream of owning. Before we wrap up, here's a pro tip. Always check your pocket change and old coin jars. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting to be discovered. The next time you find a 1971 Lincoln penny, take a closer look. It just might be your ticket to a fortune. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of the 1971 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. And if you have any questions or think you might have a valuable penny, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Happy hunting, and until next time, keep searching for treasure. Today, we are diving into a coin that could change your life if you happen to have it in your collection. Yes, I'm talking about the 1979 Lincoln penny, a coin that's worth way more than just 1 cent. This seemingly ordinary penny is now commanding a staggering market value of $6.1 million. That's right, $6.1 million for a single penny. In this video, we'll we'll explore its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and how you can check if you have one of these rare gems hiding in your collection. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1979 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny series has been around since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin features his iconic portrait designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. In 1979, millions of these pennies were struck at the U.S. Mint facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. At first glance, they may look like any other penny in your change jar. But certain factors make some 1979 pennies extremely rare and valuable. What makes this particular coin worth millions? It all comes down to mint errors and unique varieties. Some 1979 pennies were struck with double dies, off-center errors, and other minting mistakes that make them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most famous varieties is the 1979 double-die obverse penny, where you can see a noticeable doubling on the date and the letters in Liberty or In God We Trust. If you spot this doubling, you might be sitting on a fortune. Another factor that adds value is the condition of the coin. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with no scratches, discoloration, or damage are worth significantly more than those that have been circulated. Grading by a professional service like PCGS or NGC can help determine the true value of your coin. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1979 Lincoln penny? Here's what you need to do. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on the obverse side, especially around the date and lettering. Look for pennies with no mint mark, a D for Denver, or an S for San Francisco. The better the condition, the higher the value. Uncirculated coins with a bright, copper-red shine are the most valuable. If you think you have a rare penny, send it to a reputable grading service to get it certified. This can significantly increase its value. Now for the part you've been waiting for, the current market value. While many 1979 Lincoln pennies are only worth their face value or a few dollars, certain rare and high-grade coins have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. The most valuable example of a 1979 penny recently sold for an astonishing $6.1 million. This record-breaking sale has sparked a frenzy among collectors and treasure hunters alike. If you're wondering where to find these valuable pennies, here are some tips. Don't overlook the pennies in your pockets or jars at home. Visit your local bank and ask for rolls of pennies to search through. Coin shows are great places to learn more and potentially find rare coins. Keep an eye on online auction sites for valuable penny listings. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1979 Lincoln penny, a coin that's worth a whopping $6.1 million. Imagine turning a simple penny into life-changing wealth. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. And let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a 1979 penny or any other rare coin in your collection. Thanks for watching and happy treasure hunting. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating and potentially life-changing topic, the 1982 D. Lincoln penny. This humble 1-cent coin could be worth a staggering $6.3 million on the current market. Yes, you heard that right, millions for a penny. So, stick around as we uncover the history, value, and secrets that make this coin so valuable. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our videos about rare and valuable coins. And if you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Now, let's get right into it. The Lincoln penny, officially called the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909. It was created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The penny underwent several changes throughout its history, including changes in its composition. BY 1982, the U.S. Mint faced rising copper prices, making it too expensive to produce pennies using the traditional 95% copper alloy. As a result, the Mint decided to switch to a cheaper composition of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. That year, both copper and zinc pennies were produced, making 1982 a transitional year. This change introduced a variety of different pennies minted in 1982, and collectors now highly value certain variations. One of the most significant and rare coins from that year is the 1982 D small date copper penny, minted in Denver. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, which produced millions of pennies that year. However, most were made from the new zinc composition. Finding a 1982 D copper penny is like finding a needle in a haystack, but it's worth the search because it could make you a millionaire. The rarity of the 1982 D copper penny is what drives its astronomical value. Experts believe that only a handful were mistakenly minted using the older copper planchets instead of the new zinc ones. These errors occurred during the transitional period when the mint was switching to the zinc composition. What makes this coin even more special is that it's the only known example of a small-date copper penny minted in Denver in 1982. Its rarity and historical significance have made it one of the most sought-after coins in the United States. If you want to check your pocket change or coin collection for this valuable penny, here's what to look for. Look for the D mint mark under the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. The small date variety has a more compact and narrow font compared to the large date variety. Pay close attention to the shape of the numbers. The easiest way to determine if your 1982 D penny is made of copper or zinc is by weighing it. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. Use a precise digital scale to check the weight. If you find a penny that matches these criteria, congratulations. You might be holding a fortune in your hand. It's essential to have the coin authenticated by a professional grading service to confirm its authenticity and value. Now, let's talk about the part you've all been waiting for, the current market value. As of today, the 1982 D copper penny is valued at an astounding $6.3 million. That's right, millions for a single penny. This valuation is based on its extreme rarity, historical significance, and demand among collectors. In recent years, rare coins have become highly sought-after investments, with collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar for unique finds. The 1982 D copper penny is a prime example of how a simple mistake at the mint can turn a common coin into a priceless treasure. If you're serious about coin collecting or want to try your luck at finding rare coins, here are a few tips. Always examine your pocket change and coin jars. You never know what hidden treasures might be lurking there. These events are great opportunities to learn more about coins, meet experts, and potentially find rare pieces. A precise digital scale is essential for identifying the composition of coins. If you think you've found a rare coin, have it authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Today, we're diving into one of the most surprising and sought-after coins in modern American history, the 2006 D. Lincoln Penny 1-cent coin. Believe it or not, this small and seemingly ordinary penny could be worth a staggering $6.4 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, $6.4 million. So, if you have a pile of loose change sitting around, it's time to take a closer look. Stick with me as I break down the history, features, and what makes this particular penny so valuable. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, and it's been in circulation ever since. Over the years, the design has undergone changes, but Lincoln's iconic profile remains on the front. Now, let's fast forward to the year 2006. The Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark, produced millions of pennies that year. On the surface, the 2006 D Lincoln penny looks like any other copper-plated zinc penny. But here's the catch. Some rare variations and minting errors have made this coin extremely valuable. So, what exactly makes the 2006 D Lincoln penny worth millions? Let's break it down. One of the primary reasons for its value is a rare and unique minting error. Experts have identified that a select few of these pennies were struck with a double die obverse. This means that the design on the front of the coin, including Lincoln's face and the date, appears slightly doubled. Errors like this are highly coveted by collectors. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch astronomical prices. If your 2006 D Lincoln penny has sharp details, a flawless surface, and no signs of wear, it could be worth much more than face value. Some of these coins have documented histories that make them even more valuable. For example, coins from special collections or those discovered in unusual circumstances tend to attract serious bids from collectors. As more collectors become aware of the 2006 D Lincoln penny's value, the demand has skyrocketed. With only a handful of these error coins known to exist, competition among collectors has driven prices through the roof. Now, here comes the million-dollar question. How can you tell if you have one of these rare 2006 D Lincoln pennies? Here are a few tips. Make sure it has the D mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Denver. The better the condition, the higher the value. If it looks brand new, that's a great sign. If you think you have a valuable penny, it's worth getting it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service, SO. What's the current market value for this elusive coin? As of now, the highest recorded sale for a 2006 D Lincoln penny stands at an astonishing $6.4 million. That's life-changing money for a penny that most people would overlook. Imagine finding one of these coins in your pocket change or old coin collection. It's stories like this that make coin collecting so exciting and rewarding. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip. Always check your change and keep an eye out for unusual coins. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fascinating coin story. And if you think you have a rare 2006 D Lincoln penny or any other valuable coin, share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Until next time, keep collecting and keep dreaming big. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing coins out there, the Lincoln Penny 1 cent 2020 P coin. If you're a coin collector or simply someone curious about the value of your everyday coins, you're in for a treat. This particular penny has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike for its remarkable history and astonishing market value, which currently stands at an impressive $6.5 million. That's right, a single penny worth millions. So, what makes this coin so special, and why is it valued so highly? Let's break it all down. First, let's talk about the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, is one of the longest-running coin series in American history. It replaced the Indian head cent and was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Over the years, the design has undergone several changes, but the iconic image of Lincoln has remained a constant. Fast forward to 2020, and the U.S. Mint released the Lincoln Penny 1 cent 2020 P coin. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P mint mark. At first glance, it may look like any other penny you might find in your pocket, but there are a few key factors that set it apart and contribute to its incredible value. One of the primary reasons for its high market value is its rarity. Although millions of Lincoln pennies are produced each year, the 2020 P coin stands out due to a combination of low mintage and unique minting errors that make it highly sought after by collectors. Some of these errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and other imperfections that occurred during the minting process. These errors are not only rare but also add significant value to the coin. In addition to its rarity, the coin's condition plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth far more than those that have been in circulation. Collectors often look for coins with sharp details, a flawless surface, and no signs of wear and tear. If you happen to have a 2020 P Lincoln penny in mint condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Another factor contributing to the coin's value is its historical significance. The year 2020 was a monumental year in history, marked by global events that will be remembered for generations. Coins minted during this time have taken on additional significance, making them even more desirable to collectors. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the current market value. As of today, the Lincoln Penny 1 cent 2020 P coin is valued at an astounding $6.5 million. This incredible figure is based on recent auction sales and the demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for this rare and historically significant coin. If you're wondering whether you might have one of these valuable pennies, here's what you should do. First, carefully inspect your 2020 pennies for the P mint mark and any visible errors or imperfections. If you think you have a rare and valuable coin, it's worth getting it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will not only confirm its authenticity, but also provide an official grade that can significantly increase its value. Before we wrap up, it's worth noting that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Coins that seem ordinary can turn out to be hidden treasures worth millions. The key is to stay curious, keep learning, and always check your pocket change. There you have it, the incredible story of the Lincoln Penny 1 cent 2020 P coin, a penny that's worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching and happy coin hunting!